Sure, you guys are loving what's going on in the crypto market. I know that I am. And just like we talked about in my later video yesterday, what we're starting to see is alts heat up just a little bit. And this is a pretty typical thing. We're seeing an extension in terms of ADA. And what I want to talk about is what might come as the week continues to move on. Obviously, we're in the back half of the week. We got our breakouts across the crypto market. And obviously, BTC is continuing to look resilient here. And it's just a question of, what does money here in the US decide to do today? And I want to show you guys just a couple important things that I'm watching here. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So what we're seeing across the crypto space, and especially for ADA, is exactly why I don't let negative comments and haters and trolls affect what I do. Because guess what? There's no place for feelings in finance. And I kept yelling, it's a bear trap, it's a bear trap, it's a bear trap. And some people ignored it and some people got stuck on the sidelines. That's the way it goes. If you lose, you lose. Well, right now, people that held, people that are just continuing to stack for the future, they are winning because ADA, even on this daily candle alone, is up 4.2%. We've broken well past that 78-cent range. There is the possibility for retests and retracements. Understand that, guys. But what we are starting to see is, again, alts outpace BTC. Very strong sign here. ETH outpacing BTC as well, back up to that 2660 range. But Bitcoin just continues to have higher daily closes. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see here for Bitcoin. And what really gives me a lot of confidence for this rally is leverage hasn't really chased this. Okay. So a lot of times when we start to get a little bit euphoric, and I'm not saying we're in the euphoria phase of the crypto market, but when prices start running and you set a new all-time high, people tend to do some pretty dumb things, but they haven't really chased this in a big way. In fact, I would say that right now you have bears and shorts that are actually trying to push down even more on the market now that we've set a new all-time high. And that isn't that doesn't usually end up well for them. It doesn't end up helping them out. Okay. In fact, now that we've seen a kind of an overnight rally and BTC pushing even further, a lot of times this can actually create US money to rally behind this and push things higher and liquidate more shorts along the way. And lo and behold, alts continue to run even more. What I want to show you guys here too is that we're well on our way in terms of the total market cap of crypto. We're at 3.45 trillion at the time of filming this video. We're very much separated from the bottom level of that structure there. Right now, retest on altcoins, very important thing. If we break through here and we start extending, you're going to see people get very, very excited. We're going to really continue to drop off in a big way in terms of USDT dominance. So we're right about that last point of support where we could see an extension to the downside in USDT dominance. That's a huge thing for altcoins, guys. In fact, when we look at BTC dominance, look at this. First red candle day we have seen since all the way back here in the middle of May. All right. I know it's only May 22nd, but it's been a while. We've been feeling like BTC has just been controlling this whole run. And now we're starting to see altcoins heat up, just like we talked about, right? Now, this is even with a huge institutional day, $608 million worth of BTC added by institutional players, $530 million added by BlackRock alone. Right now, they're having a massive week. So far, they have added 1.61 billion so far. All right. So they could end up having, again, one of the largest weeks of accumulation in crypto history. This is a very exciting sign. Now, again, I'm not saying get euphoric and chase prices and do dumb things. Understand that, again, there will be profit taking. There will be people that try to play games and manipulate the market. What I will say is, the more volume there is in crypto, the harder it is to actually manipulate these things. We just crossed $200 billion in daily trading volume over the last 24 hours. So this could be something that does, in fact, continue to carry alts and create extensions. Again, all we really need is just that retail confidence to set back in. And that's how something like ADA goes on the surge to 90 cents, like we were talking about. This is how we start targeting $1 once again. And then you can liquidate more shorts. You can see more adoption take place. It's all kind of this big perfect storm that's finally coming together that we can all frankly get very excited about. All right. Now I did want to show you guys too. I do have actually quite a few longs open. I do have an ADA long that's up 108%. You guys can see when I opened that right at the depths of the dip. That was a really, really good timed one. I do have a Pepe long that's up about 87% right now. I have an Ondo long that's up about 86.5%. And again, if you guys want to either check out BTCC or Margex, there are referral links in the description below. Understand that there is risk that comes with leverage, so definitely know what you're doing if you're going to use it. But I will say that this is a great spot to be in the later part of the week. Remember, like we've talked about before, later parts of the week, they tend to be a little bit better for ADA. That wasn't the case last week. In case last week it was dog crap. So hopefully we can just continue to build off this, create some momentum, and again, we're starting to see the RSI cross bullish. We had a bullish cross on the stochastic RSI. I mean, we're right where we need to be. We're doing the exact things that we've discussed. I know a lot of times it has sounded like just regurgitation. It has sounded like just repetition. But guys, the reason I talk about a lot of things very consistency is so that people can internalize them. So it's fresh on their mind. So people are prepared for when these moves start to happen. And guys, we saw the hard pivot. We knew that this was coming. And here we are prepping for hopefully a run towards higher highs. So appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.